Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA. TJ Dillashaw, TJ Needleshaw, TJ Pillashaw, TJ Wrestleshaw, TJ Goatashaw, TJ Dillaroids, whatever you want to call him, is the topic of today's video. Is he retired? Is he just taking the Conor McGregor choose approach? What is going on? The full story here after the intro. TJ Dillashaw is the main topic on every MMA news channel, Instagram page, whatever, since more or less the last 24 hours. As of right now, where I'm shooting this video, we have no 100% confirmed answer what is actually going on. Ariel Helwani is saying he is retired, whatever, but I'll try to break it down for you now and give you the whole story. So TJ Dillashaw had a lot of injuries in the past. He had a long layoff due to needles or just roids or PED'S, performance enhancing drugs or substances. So he got banned from the USADA for a few years. Then he came back, faced Corey Sandhagen, immediately blew his knee out in the first fight back, had to take, I think it was 1 year layoff again because of the surgery and everything. And then he came back again, fought for the title then immediately. Allegedly injured his shoulder in training camp. It popped out several times according to him in training camp, and then in the fight, as you might know, against Aljamain Sterling in the title fight, it popped out right at the first takedown of Aljamain, which was like, I can't remember, 1 minute into the fight, something like that. So he has a huge past with injuries. He's 36, 37 years old now. And a lot of rumors were going around even after that loss, like, hey, he may retire, he should retire. It's also what I said, like maybe one more fight against a legend like Dominic Cruz. That's a fight what I would like to see, and then go off to the sunset. But he said, no, I'm sticking around. He said, I'm not done yet. I still know I can beat these guys and be the champion again. And I highly respect that approach. And he said in some interviews that it will take him like 1 year for full recovery, for being able to completely train everything again. Like after 1 year, he's ready for a training camp, let's say like that, which sounds long, but at least it sounds like he is able to come back, because it's also possible that, like with Weidman with the leg break, I think it's more than 1 year ago and he's still not even close to coming back. So at least a little bit light at the end of the tunnel. And he had his first surgery in November, if we believe his Instagram, his shoulder surgery. And then he told Brett Okamoto in an interview that Brett Okamoto is a very famous MMA journalist, one of the best.
The best is blessed, baby.
That he needs another surgery, a second surgery, because it's a very complicated injury or whatever. But he still said like 1 year. And right now, what we saw is that he got removed from the roster. He got out of nowhere somehow, completely removed from the roster, or at least from the rankings. And when that news came out, of course, everybody speculated retirement, this and that, PD, whatever. Until Ariel Helwani came out of the bush after his MMA hour and did a statement in the car, where he said that he just had a call with TJ's management, and TJ's management confirmed to him that TJ is retired because the injury is so complicated and doctors say they don't know if he can ever come back again. He's not 25 years old anymore, where he can like say, okay, I'll wait. He's old, he's hurt, I tired, I hurt.
Now I'm blooding, I'm tired. I feel a little pain.
That's why he decided to retire for good from the sport, from mixed martial arts, from the UFC at least. Which, in my opinion, is a good decision. As I said, I would love to see TJ Dillashaw having a last fight against Dominic Cruz. I would love that. But, of course, even that fight takes a lot of preparation. So if your body can't do it, it can't do it. Like, always listen to your body. That's the news that got to us from Ariel Helwani, and Ariel Helwani normally is a reliable source, right? Especially if he Ariel Helwani is not a guy who lies to us.
You're a fake, lying rat.
Ariel Helwani does not need exposure and need to lie. I talk to the manager. No, if Ariel Helwani tells you he talked to the manager, I would put my hand in the fire that he talked to the manager. Now the problem is, or the controversy is that then, I don't know which reporter or whatever, had a message or talked to the coaches of Dillashaw, and they said, no, he's not retired. He's just getting out of the USADA testing pool and out of the UFC roster to heal up because he won't fight anytime soon. That's why he got removed from the roster. Which makes us a little bit suspicious because I am 95% sure that if that's the case, if the coaches are right, of course, now we have to look, are the coaches right or the manager? In my opinion, the manager is more reliable because the coaches, if the manager talks to journalists, the manager is the voice of the fighter. The coaches, it depends on how close you are with the coaches, but the coaches are just your coaches, you know what I mean? They just, it sounds bad, but they hold the pads for you, you know what I mean? They are not the voice for you. That was honestly my first thought. When I heard UFC roster watch, TJ Dillashaw removed from the UFC roster, I was like, I think he's taking a Conor McGregor approach. For those of you who don't know, Conor McGregor was the first one, as far as I'm concerned, that did that recently, that he removed himself, took himself out of the USADA testing pool, out of the UFC roster, to be able to, and that's alleged, it's not confirmed, but I think we all know the answer to that, to take, is it steroids, performance, whatever, just some performance enhancing substances, drugs, that not to come back and look like a gorilla, not for that, but for the healing process of the leg, because he broke his leg. With Dillashaw, it will be his shoulder, because if you don't know, there are a lot of banned substances that you are not allowed as a UFC fighter to take, that you can take to heal up faster, that will help your body heal up faster, which is a good thing, right? It's nothing bad. The only bad thing is that these are illegal substances for UFC fighters, and they can have a lasting impact. It's possible that if you get taken out of the UFC, like after half a year, normally you're like clean again, or is it even earlier? I don't know. And you are not positive again in the drug tests, but the substance somehow still affects you, still in you. I'm not a doctor, I just tell you what I read and hear. That's why fighters get annoyed at Conor. That's why fighters say it's unfair that Conor is able to do that, because normally fighters can't just say, hey, USADA, take me out of the roster now, I'm injured, I'll come back in a year, see ya. No. Normally you have to heal up like a normal human would heal up without any illegal help, if you know what I mean. So the whole thing is that, is TJ Dillashaw now retired? Or is he just out of the testing pool taking some helping stuff, which he took before for other reasons, but still. Either way, in my opinion, I know why fighters care, why fighters are angry that they are able to take these substances, but me as a fan, I have to say, the impact that that substance may have in his performance when he comes back, compared to being able to see TJ again in the cage. TJ, if you hate him or love him, he's a legend, and we all like to see him compete. Either if you want to see him knocked out or knocking people out, you like to see TJ Dillashaw compete. If you tell me otherwise, then question your MMA love. And I think the stock on TJ Dillashaw being able to come back from these performance-enhancing substances, being able to compete again, is valued higher than he may be a little bit better or has a little bit stronger, a little bit more stamina, whatever it is, because we also don't know what it takes. It weighs higher for me. So if he does that, I don't care, honestly. Like, not don't care, but it doesn't affect me, and I don't think it's that much of a bad thing, because he has to be half a year in the testing pool again, half a year clean before he fights again. That's a fact that many people don't know. So yeah, there will be a smart decision, in my opinion, of him. If he's really retired, I can respect that. I would understand that. It makes sense to me, because as how the manager said, the injury is so complicated, whatever, it makes sense to me. But I'm 100, like I would not be surprised at all if he really if he even fakes the retirement to be able to get out of the testing pool, take the substances, and then say, yeah, I'm healthy again. I come back now. I got healthier early than I expected. I come back now. So hopefully we'll find out soon. Hopefully we'll have a statement of him soon. I think he will appear somewhere on a Earl Money show or whatever and give us explanation. Whatever it is, guys, I think there's no reason to hate on Dillashaw. If he's retired, thank you so much for everything, TJ. You're a legend. I was never the biggest fan of you, but you're a legend. Snake in the grass. No, you're a real legend. Achieved everything in the sport you can achieve. Yes, you took some wrong path and everything. Like you did some wrong things, but never mind. Wish him all the best. Only health. Like if you don't wish him the best and health, then you're a bad human being. You know what I mean? Like he didn't do anything to you, just maybe to your favorite fighter. And with that, guys, write in the comments, what do you think? Is he on PED'S again? Is he taking an easy way out? Is he retired? Write it in the comments what your opinion is. Do you have like proof? Write it also in the comments. And to not get injured, eat your vegetables, guys. Subscribe to this channel. One video every day, guys. Tell all your friends to subscribe and watch the videos. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Bloodsport out.
Eat your vegetables.